you're looking at picking up a new rental or a fix and flip or whatever it is, and you can't find a good deal on the MLS. So what's your next step, right? Wholesalers, right? We all hear about these wholesalers. So what are wholesalers and how do you buy property from them? What a wholesaler does, essentially, let's just say they market for a property, different owners, different situations, that doesn't matter. Essentially, they got a property under contract for, I don't know, let's call it 50 grand. And maybe that house is worth, I don't know, 150 once it's fixed up. So essentially, they get that property under contract for 50 grand. They put on a fee for it, right? For them finding the property, maybe it's 10 grand. So then they're going to market it out to everyone else for $60,000. So you see this property for $60,000. You're like, sweet, I want it. Let's buy it. It makes sense. I can buy it and make money off of it. So what are the next steps? Next steps are going to be you go and look at the property, right? You see it, you like it. Usually you have to sign some sort of contract with the wholesaler, and it's essentially going to assign the contract he has between the owner and himself as a wholesaler to you. And it says that you're going to be paying him the $10,000 for assigning the contract, right? Or whatever the fee may be. Sometimes these wholesalers have a non-refundable earnest money deposit. Why do they have it, and why is it non-refundable? Well, a lot of times, right, you'll have a whole bunch of people that are looking for great deals. So when you have 10 people looking for great deals, essentially they charge a non-refundable fee to make sure that he doesn't get like a newbie or someone that's not really sure if the numbers work or if they can flip the house, maybe has foundation damage, right? So that kind of weeds out everyone, right? Because his contract that he has between himself, the wholesaler, and the owner, maybe he's got 30 days, right? 60 days maybe. So he can't risk that you, that say you're going to buy the house, say you're going to buy it, and end up not buying it when there's 10 other people that would buy it, right? So that's why there's a non-refundable fee. So that way it saves him, essentially he gets a good buyer, and to make sure that you don't flake, and he gets something out of it if you do flake, right? So always look at those contracts to make sure that they make sense to you, but it's kind of standard what they have. So that's essentially how you buy it. The contract he signs with the owner, it says Mr. Wholesaler and or assigns, and you are the assignee, right? So hopefully this made sense, and that is how you would buy a property from a wholesaler, right? You find a wholesaler, and you can find them all over Facebook groups. I get letters from my rentals like, hey, do you want to sell your house? I had every one of them up and ask them to be on their buyer's list. So that way, when they do get a house, they email it to me, text it to me, so I get to see it. There's a million ways to find wholesalers. There's a million wholesalers. Some are good, some are bad, but just you can usually figure out whatever market you're in. There's usually a few guys that are really good, and really good, that means they get a whole bunch of deals because they spend a whole bunch of money on marketing, right? So that's what it means to be really good. So if you are looking for fix and flips or rentals, wholesalers are usually one of the best places to find those good deals, because these guys market nonstop for properties, right? They're essentially marketers. Some of them call themselves real estate investors, but I call them marketers. So anyway, hopefully this video helped, and I guess if you're looking for some wholesalers in Michigan, let me know, because I'm on like every single list, so I can get you in touch with some of them. So hope you have a great Happy New Year, first of all, and have a great night, and I'll see you on the next one.